Hello again. So I ended up quitting Twitter. Yeah, and I actually ended up deleting my account. So, yeah. So Twitter has been causing me aggravation for quite some time. There are a number of times when interactions on Twitter have brought me to tears, and I talked about it with my therapist, and she actually said that Twitter was a cesspool and that I should quit Twitter. But I kept coming back to Twitter time and time again. Well, I finally decided just to say fuck it and quit Twitter. So here's basically the straw that broke the camel's back. So, one of the things that happens when you have sex reassignment surgery is the nerves regenerate. So you get these sensations that are like they're like these sort of like just kind of short, sharp pains. And I posted a tweet the other day about how something like wow, I can feel the nerves in my clitoris regenerating. I thought it was kind of neat, so I just went ahead and just threw it up on Twitter. Well, that garnered some negative reaction because apparently this is not the kind of thing, you just talk about in, publicly like that, right? And the thing is, I get that this is not something you would just like, if you're like sitting in a restaurant or something, you wouldn't just be blurting this stuff out, right? But come on, okay? This is Twitter. This is not public. I mean, yes, it's a public Twitter feed and all that, but you actually have to go out of your way to look at my Twitter feed. You have to like find my Twitter, you have to look at it, you have to follow me, whatever. It's not like being at a restaurant where you're just exposed to it. And I've posted stuff of this sort in the past, so if you've been following me on Twitter long enough, you know that this is the kind of shit that I post. I post shit on Twitter that I would never say in real life, just in public like that. Because again, this is Twitter, not the real world. But basically though, getting this kind of reaction and basically getting this comment about how, this is stuff people don't talk about, yeah, that was enough to drive me to tears. And Twitter has driven me to tears numerous times. And this was just basically the way my brain interpreted all of this was, oh, look, you fucked up at the social interaction thing again. And I've had enough social interaction fails in the real world over the years that this is just, it's not cool. And it hurts a lot. And so that's when I decided, you know what, I should just fucking quit Twitter because it, if this is just going to keep happening, what's the fucking point if it just makes me upset and fucking ruins the rest of my day, right? So I said, okay, I'm going to quit Twitter. And the person that I was dealing with here because of this tweet, they actually said something like I don't think you're going to do it or whatever. And it's like, and I finally just decided, I'm going to deactivate my Twitter account. And sure enough. And so, yeah, I did, in fact, deactivate my Twitter account. So if you look up Teletrans2 on Twitter, there's nothing there anymore. And one thing I've noticed is just how much of a Twitter addict I've been. Like just the other day, I made a post on Twitter. It was, just yesterday, actually. I made a post on Twitter about how I'm going to be starting on injectable estrogen, and people weren't responding to my post right away. And I'm going, hey, people, interact with me. Like, that's what I was saying to myself. Like, I was really craving that interaction that Twitter was giving me. And I'm actually experiencing fucking Twitter withdrawals, like literally. Like I'm like, oh, I need to interact with people. And given that I don't have any real world friends here, social media is my social outlet. So because otherwise my social interactions are just like business, interactions, like dealing with the clerk at the store, or, like talking to the doctor or something like that, right? And then occasionally, my sister lives here, so occasionally I'll have some interaction with her or her kids, but for the most part, we just kind of do our thing and we don't see each other. And you know what? That's fine. So, yeah, and I still have other social outlets. I mean, I'm still on Instagram. I'm on Discord. I'm on Minds and Gab, although I haven't been using those at all in a while. And I might start using my Gab account. We'll see. But yeah, it's just crazy just how much of a Twitter addict I've been, to the point where I'm actually tempted to get back on Twitter. And I do actually have another Twitter account that I had created with the intention of having that be an adult account, where I would post adult-oriented stuff. And there's a part of me that's tempted just to change the name of that account and go right back to just regular old Twitter. But I really shouldn't, because it's just going to be more of the same bullshit that's going to just drive me to tears. And it's just, the amount of crap I've gotten on Twitter and the way it's made me felt is just not worth it. But now, like, I need to find other stuff to do because I spend so much goddamn time on Twitter. But, that's not a bad thing. And I'm thinking I need to spend more time on YouTube, because frankly, YouTube is more productive. Now that I'm on Patreon, I can actually make some money off of videos. And so maybe I just need to use this as my social outlet. Since I don't have any real world friends around here, maybe I just need to use videos as a means to communicate with people and interact with folks. And then I can, post them on Patreon and actually make some money, because, I'm poor. So if the time I spent on Twitter can be spent, making YouTube videos, that would be a lot more fruitful. And it would still allow me a certain degree of social interaction, especially if I'm interacting with people in the comments on my videos or on other videos. And in fact, before I joined Twitter, YouTube video comments were one of the major places that I would engage in discussion and debate with people. So yeah, Twitter is no longer a viable option for reaching me, but I am on Discord. I'm on certain servers. I'm not gonna share those publicly on my videos, but anyway, yeah. So I'm still hanging out on Discord on certain people's servers, and there's still Minds and Gab, which I may or may not start posting on again. I've got my Tumblr, which I set it up strictly for the purposes of posting SRS related stuff, like specifically for posting surgery result video pictures. So I don't know if I'm going to be posting other stuff on that. I do post on Instagram pretty regularly, so that's another place that I can interact with folks. But yeah, hopefully this will result in me making more videos and actually maybe going out and having more of a life than I do. So yeah, I think that is it. So yes, goodbye Twitter, and hopefully hello life. And I will see y'all in the next video.